most part, but
We got everything.
he is in the middle of it.
Do you guys like it?
A new tornado warning has been issued.
It looks to me like it's going to be successful. There's a lot of tighter rotation coming together right there on the right-hand side of your screen, right underneath my head here. So that's what we're going to be watching out for as the storm continues to move right towards Weatherford. Once again, Fox, Brock Junction. As it goes into areas like Fox, Greenwood, and Harmony. All right.
All right, we are live for another stream here.
Okay, we're going to come right back to Eric.
Hold on.
We'll see where Matthew is. He's driving through the rain. But look at this view from Michael. Michael Beard is right underneath that rotation. My goodness. Michael Beard is literally right underneath it. This is the rotating part of the storm we were just looking at from a distance from Eric's point of view. Michael is going to put us right up underneath it. This is the storm that's coming down towards Fox and Greenwood and Weatherford right now. This is a very dangerous storm. Again, everybody in the town of Weatherford needs to be taking shelter. Jeez, man. That is a very ominous storm right there.
A new tornado warning has been issued. A new tornado warning has been issued.
My gosh. By the way, we did get a new tornado warning in Oklahoma for Idabel, okay? Tight area of rotation back here in McCurtain and Red River counties. That's going to go down towards Valiant, Wright City, and Broken Bow. This actually might be producing a tornado right now or in the near future, so please take shelter out there in McCurtain and Red River counties. This is a dangerous storm.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
A severe thunderstorm warning for Flower Mound and north side of Fort Worth. You guys need to be taking shelter indoors and away from windows. I still got a view of this from Freddie McKinney here. As you can see, it's getting plumb wild out there. That's moving towards Dallas as well. And then, of course, we've got our tornado warning out here for Weatherford that we've been talking about. That's what the polygon looks like currently. But that's not the only stuff that we've got going on. In Oklahoma, we've got this the tornado warning. And then in Texas, we had a tornado. I'm sorry, in Tennessee, we had a tornado warning, but we no longer do. Okay, some strong storms are still coming up into West Tennessee. And we've got a strong storm going through Fayetteville, Arkansas right now. And another round's coming in here soon. This is what it looks like out there south of Fayetteville right now. Some large hails coming down, but the tornado threat on all this stuff is pretty low right now. We'll let you know if that changes. The most life-threatening and concerning storm is the one approaching Weatherford, Texas right now. Dude's driving right underneath the funnel cloud, and he makes a bird sound. Is that what he was doing? These storm chasers are on a whole nother level, y'all.
Attention, a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
By the way, we are getting more reports in from Mineral Wells. RV trailers have been flipped and injuries have been reported. By the way, Fayetteville, Arkansas, you guys got updated to a considerable damage threat, severe thunderstorm warning. We're talking about potentially up to golf ball size hail coming in right now. It's pretty nasty what's going on out here around all these storms. Oof. Here's the storm as it comes into Weatherford. Look at that big wall of wind and hail, and there's a tornado trying to form inside of there right now. If you go outside in Weatherford and you look to your west and you see this, don't let it get you. Don't let it get you. Get inside. By the way, we've got stuff going on over here in Kentucky as well. Kentucky, y'all watch out. A storm's coming up from your south. Might need a severe thunderstorm warning in the near future. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning out here.
I
in parts of
am live
Tennessee
on
and
YouTube
Mississippi,
again here.
Alcorn, Lee, and Prentiss counties. Y'all need to be getting indoors and away from windows. We've got 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds coming in. We did get a severe thunderstorm watch for a lot of Middle Tennessee. We're talking about Clarksville. We're talking about Nashville, Murfreesboro, up there into Hopkinsville, Kentucky, Bowling Green, all the way over to Somerset, Kentucky. We actually do have a threat for severe weather over the next 7.5 hours. We'll be here with you tonight. Right now, your storms are honestly not as life-threatening as the stuff that we have out to the west. So that's why we're kind of focusing on that. But that stuff will eventually kind of fade off, and we'll be over here with you full-time, I'm sure, at some point tonight.
Currently have 3 tornado warnings, 16 severes, and 0 flood alerts, and
We
0
also got
winter
some stuff
storm
down there in,
alerts.
Mississippi. But our biggest focus right now has got to be the tornado situation that we got up here in Oklahoma, and then also down here in the DFW region. Meteorologist Andy Hill does have a yaw watch on the Tarrant County area near Saginaw and Keller. There's a little bit of rotation right here, and we might get a tornado warning for this area, or we might need one. Wow. This is the storm as it comes in. Watch your top right of the screen right up here. If a tornado were to form, it would be happening right up there. Let's hear from Andy.
Hey, Brian. Yeah, that little yaw watch there is just for an occlusion of the old circulation there. So you notice where it is, it's mostly stationary over those last few scans, just moving slowly south. What I'm watching more in particular ahead of this that I haven't yaw watched yet, but I'm watching with my eyes, is a new cycle possible to the south and east of that. If we see that wrap up, that will be well into like eastern Tarrant County when that would occur. So I would be watching out ahead of time at this severe thunderstorm warning just in case we get a tornadic evolution down the line. But this one should fade out from this point on. I don't think it'll produce a tornado, but it has a lot of different things that looked like it did. Like it has the height of the rotation goes up pretty high, and it's pretty consolidated right on that one area. So thankfully, it hasn't come together quite on those lowest scans. We also have the terminal radar scanning this only at about 1,000 feet above the surface. So we have multiple good looks and can tell immediately when this will become tornadic if it does, so we can give the best lead time. But right now, looks like no tornado threat, and then down the line, we could see a cycle.
All right, thank you very much, meteorologist Andy Hill. We do have a tornado warning continuing down here for the Weatherford area. By the way, you guys are getting hit hard right now by some of the hail. This is what it looks like in Weatherford. If you look out to the north or west, if you're not seeing rain yet, you'll see one of the darker skies you've seen in a while, and that's going to be the storm coming together. Now, the rotation does not look as bad as it did earlier when it was producing a tornado, but it does look bad enough to where you should definitely be taking shelter. You should definitely be taking shelter out here as the storm comes in.
It is me. Anyway, hi, how are you?
This is what it looks like out there on Interstate 20 on the west side of Weatherford as the rear flank downdraft comes in. It does look like there's some hail out here. It's stopping people in their tracks. People are stopping as they drive near Brock Junction right now. These storms are dropping hail, but so far the hail sizes are not a softball size. This storm did just get upgraded for Weatherford to a 2.5 inch hail, so a maximum hail size of 2.5 inches. That's definitely damaging, to say the least. If that's happening, we should see it from Michael Beard's point of view. He's right there in the part of the storm that would be producing hail. Again, Walters Village is looking pretty bad. We got a lot of damage reports coming out of there. Here's some more of that hail out there in Arkansas. And then here's some damage in Tennessee from that line of storms earlier. Potentially, this was from the tornado that Andy y'all watched. Thank you for sending that in. Golf ball size hail in Weatherford. Checking out this mothership coming into Keller out there in Tarrant County in Texas. That's the big storm that we're tracking right now. Washington County, Arkansas with a huge hail as well. And lots of lightning, of course. If you want to send stuff in, ryanhallyall.com/submit. There's some bigger hail out there in Prairie Grove, Arkansas. Spiky hail. Ooh, this is some large hail right here in Greene County. Oh my gosh, that sound. Those are meteors. No, now that's some baseball to softball size hail right there. Every car in that parking lot is totaled. Oh my God. It just keeps getting worse too.
You can see them bouncing off the roof.
Dude, look how far they're bouncing up. What is that, a trampoline on the roof? They're bouncing up like 15 feet. Are you seeing that? What? Dude. That's crazy. Oh my. Okay. Well, we do have another area to watch for a potential tornado warning out here near Mansfield. This is going to be between Hartford and Mansfield. Andy is saying, y'all watch out. A potential tornado warning might be needed out here in Arkansas, okay? This is south of Fort Smith. Y'all watch out. Freddie McKinney, by the way, is getting close to the storm that's coming into the Fort Worth area.
I think Dallas is going to get spared from the.
You can see there's a interesting lowering in front of them. That's the base of the storm.
Big one, but not so sure. I think the one behind it's screwing with it.
It looks like the only real. Yeah, I mean, there's just no way. There's no way to get down there on that.
Here, it has bigger some.
A tornado warning does continue out here for Parker County, south of Weatherford. Okay, so you guys need to be staying in your safe spots. The rotation is getting ready to go right over this traffic camera here. see if we can see anything. But yeah, this is going to, pack some large hail and damaging winds with it on top of the potential tornado. This is what it looks like out there in Weatherford right now. By the way, keeping you updated on the Mineral Wells tornado, we've got an entire roof laid on the highway and multiple campers flipped. This is confirmed. By the way, we still have a tornado warning over here for McCurtain and Red River counties in Oklahoma. This is going to continue for 41 more minutes, okay? And also, we're still watching our friends over here in Tennessee. I know you guys are checking in. You're like, why isn't he talking about me? There's not anything to talk about yet. These storms probably will continue to produce a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings tonight. We got a severe thunderstorm moving through Corinth and Jackson and over in areas over there with some general small to medium-sized hail and damaging winds. But we will be talking about you guys tonight in Clarksville and Nashville. You are under a severe thunderstorm watch, and here's what that means. You're seeing a severe thunderstorm watch pop up on your phone. Here's what that actually means. A severe thunderstorm watch is issued by the Storm Prediction Center when conditions are favorable for dangerous thunderstorms to develop. It does not mean a severe storm is happening yet. It means the atmosphere is primed and severe storms are possible. Here's the key difference. A watch means be ready. Conditions are favorable. A warning means take action. A severe storm has been detected on radar. So what should you do during a severe thunderstorm watch? Stay weather aware and know where warnings are being issued. Identify a safe location indoors away from windows. Charge your devices with weather alerts turned on. Secure outdoor furniture and loose objects. And have a plan if you lose power. Here's what these storms can produce. Damaging gusts of 58 miles per hour or greater. Hail 1 inch or larger. Dangerous lightning and possible flash flooding. Remember, a watch means be prepared. A warning means take action. And that message was for you if you are in Nashville, Clarksville, or Hopkinsville, all the way up to Somerset, Kentucky, and Cookeville, Tennessee. That also goes out to you if you are out here in western portions of Alabama, where we do have a severe thunderstorm watch for the next 5 hours or so as well. Nick Smigo is out here in Weatherford right now, showing us this damaging storm as it comes into town. I don't know. I don't think we're having too much in the way of hail from what I can tell. There definitely is some hail, but it's not huge. And that's what's happening in Weatherford right now. The storm is still, trying to produce a tornado. It's still circulating. It's still got rotation, but that's let up quite a bit compared to what it was before. The downtown Fort Worth area is trying to thread the needle between these two storms. It'll be interesting to see what happens with that. This one right here to the north of Fort Worth looks like it's going to try to go down towards more towards Dallas. This is what it looks like out there near Grapevine, Texas, in the middle of our supercell that's coming towards Dallas right now. Again, I'm not seeing any major hail. Are you guys, the people who live out here, are you seeing any large hail with this? What app is he using? This is WeatherWise. WeatherWise is the best radar app you can possibly ever get ever in a million years. And guess what? It's free. That sounds like I'm just saying that, but it actually is true. Like, it is the best radar app. Like, I've just said it so many times, like I feel like I need to say it different every time. But I guess I don't. Yeah, I'm not seeing any huge hail reports out here with this, which is good. I mean, don't get me wrong, that is good. Freddie McKinney's coming right up on it. Freddie McKinney is on the backside of it. He's showing us the rear end of the storm here, if we can get it to work. Oh, of course, it went down as soon as we clicked on him. But this storm right here is going to go deep into Dallas here soon. Fort Worth, you're trying to thread the needle between the storms here, but I think you're still going to get hit at some point by the forward flank of this thing going through Weatherford right now. Speaking of Weatherford, this is what it looks like out there in downtown, where the strongest part of the storm's going right now. We do have some hail and some wind, but for the most part, this is manageable. There is some rotation, so we're still encouraging everyone to stay sheltered, just in case. Aaron on air has a good view of the storm coming into Bedford, Texas here from this vantage point. These big meatball supercells look to be mostly rain producers right now. At this moment, anyways, We are going to find the biggest hailstone today, though, because we're monitoring the heck out of this situation. We've got 8,000 cameras out here and some of the best storm chasers you ever heard of. So if it's going to happen, we are going to see it happen. So again, if you know anybody out here, please call and let them know that a big storm's coming. We still think that a hail threat is on the table here, but the damaging winds and lightning and rain is also going to be a problem for our friends out here. Some people didn't get the memo. We still got everybody on the way to Wendy's out here, even though we're in the middle of a severe thunderstorm warning. No hail yet. Somebody said no hail yet. Right in the middle of the hail core. There's no hail yet. Whenever you dive deep inside of the hail core and you got people telling you there's no hail. Okay, wait. Somebody back here in Keller says it just started raining with very little pea-sized hail. We do have some hail back here. There's people in the chat are like, Ryan, it's actually rush hour. They're not actually going to Wendy's. Oh, no. Okay. Now this looks like a storm right here south of Weatherford. This is once again near Weatherford, Texas. This is where the kind of the core of the storm's going right now. That's heading down towards Annetta South and Lakeshore Estates. So things are picking up down here. This guy's going to go get it. He's going to go pull the tornado over, so don't worry about it. There is actually a tornado warning still in effect for 3 more minutes, but that's about to be allowed to expire. So we're not too concerned about the tornado threat as much with this right now. These supercells are not rotating as much. They're becoming mostly outflow dominant. So the damaging wind and hail threat should be the main thing from now on. Lots of people are asking me about Tennessee. Right now, there's not a whole lot to talk about in Tennessee. That's the only reason I haven't been over here. We do got a couple of stronger showers and storms moving between Corinth and Jackson. These are going to move up towards Paris, Hohenwald, and Lawrenceburg. These are going to be, pretty manageable storms. I don't expect to see widespread damage out of this or anything. But if they get a little bit stronger on their approach to Clarksville and Nashville, of course, we're going to cover this very intensely. But right now, this is mostly your garden variety, average severe thunderstorm in Tennessee. It's been a while since you've had one of these, but nothing out of the ordinary. We got a stronger storm coming out of the Piggott area over here in Missouri, though. This is coming down into the, the Caulthersville area, Interstate 55 down here. We are going to be watching the western skies just in case that decides to continue to produce large hail and damaging winds, and it looks like it's going to.
A new tornado watch has been issued.
South and east, we got a strong storm coming into Boonville, and then a really strong storm out here near St. Paul, moving over into the north central Arkansas area. So that's going to be an interesting storm to track as the storm goes out into the upper Buffalo Wilderness area. Is that right? Is that what that's called? Andy does have another area that he's y'all watching. A severe thunderstorm warning is probably needed for Durant. This is near Kosciuszko. We got a tower camera up here. We're not seeing anything on it yet, but we're keeping our eye out. And we do still have a tornado warning.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
We got some rotation out here south of Wright City, and that's moving towards Broken.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
And away from windows and taking shelter in your safe spots in Idabel. They did decide to go ahead and continue our tornado warning out here just a little bit farther to the south and east in Weatherford. So now this includes Annetta South. This is now getting into the southwest suburbs of Fort Worth. Again, this is what it looks like out there near Weatherford right now. It's actually getting pretty nuts, getting pretty plumb wild. Aaron on air has a good view of the storm in Hurst, Texas. Again, this is the storm that's coming into Dallas next, okay? We are watching the storm, kind of sustain itself as it comes into the Irving and Dallas area. The strongest part of it right now is up there near Grapevine. Nick is still driving around in this thing, too. Nick is in Weatherford at the Walmart. So if you're just now tuning in, we still do have a tornado warning down here for Annetta South. That is areas to the south and east of Weatherford and south and west of Fort Worth. We're encouraging you to take shelter. Nick is down here trying to show us the tornado, but if it's still there, it's rain-wrapped. Mainly what we're getting right now is a lot of strong winds and very heavy rain moving into the Crescent and Lakeshore Estates area. So a pretty intense storm out there in Weatherford. And it just keeps moving back, by the way. You notice this? Like, this one looks the most interesting. It's down here south and west of Weatherford. So it's got its own little hook on it. It's trying to go down towards Maxwell Crossings. We'll see what happens with that. Right now, it's kind of in its baby stages, so we don't have really much to say about it. But I do have a viewer right here watching from Brock. I got two viewers. Look, you guys are neighbors. Why don't you guys just meet up at the same house, play some cards, watch Ryan Hall, y'all, in the basement or in the safe spot. You live right next to each other. But anyways, my message is to you. This thing right here is going to pack probably some of the more impressive hail that we've seen today out of this storm series. Okay, so get ready for that. It's happening right now. And also let us know how big that hail is. Let us know how big the hail is, because we want to know where the hail is. Somebody said, I'm spreading the word to everyone I know in the DFW area, making sure everyone is prepared. Thank you so much for doing that. If we get a big hail core like this right here, that blows up and comes through anybody's front yard or over their house, it's going to do some work. It's going to do some damage. So unfortunately, that's something that we might have to deal with today out here in the DFW region. Look at all those emotes. You guys are so supportive. And you're adding so much life to the map. Thank you for playing along. We are live here. We've been live for 4 hours now. It's about 6:48 local over here on the East Coast. And we just keep getting submissions from Springfield. The biggest hailstorm of the day so far, by far, was in Springfield earlier. These guys got absolutely smacked. I mean, if you've got a car in Springfield, Missouri right now with a windshield intact, you are one of the, you're a lucky person. You're in the minority. Look at this Springfield hail.
Hendrix,
What?
go in the files, please, and find that map that was put in the server
If
auto.
you've got pictures or videos you want to share with us, please do that over there on ryanhall.com/submit.
You know the postal map that auto got, or that automatically got put in the server? Go ahead and see if you can find it and remove
out
it.
here in Dallas watching. Thank you for
Because
tuning
I put in
We
the
got dogs
DOJ
watching.
postal map and I
Woof,
can't,
woof.
it's conflicting
There's
with it and
a
it's
golf
messing
ball
it
size
up.
hailstone
know
out
where
there
it'd
in
be.
Weatherford. So, okay, we got some hail out there in Weatherford. That's the biggest hail report I think I've seen so far out of Weatherford today.
Can we,
And then that's Wise County, Texas.